Here, let's we derive mirror formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. Let me draw a concave mirror. It is a concave mirror. Concave mirror means the bulged surface silvered and the inner surface made smooth. Here I made like that. Then you can see here in this is pole and this is focus, focal length, and it is center of curvature, that is radius of curvature. It is nothing but it is double to the focal length. It is up to here is f, means it is 2f, we can call it as a. Let me place an object at beyond c. It is an object which is placed beyond c. Let me name the object as a b. Assume that the height of the object is h. Right. We know very well when the object is placed beyond C, then the image we are going to get between F and C. Is it clear to as per the ray diagram? If you have the previous knowledge, then you can say that if the object is placed beyond C, then you are going to get the image between F and C in concave mirror. Right. Let me draw a ray as per the rule 1. Now I am going to draw a ray which is parallel to principal axis. Parallel to principal axis, I have drawn a ray. This is incident ray. After incidence on the surface, it going to reflect. Which path according to rule 1? If the ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection, it passes through focus. Yeah, in this manner it passes through focus. Very good. Let me draw second ray. Now I am going to draw a ray which passes through center of curvature. Which passes through center of curvature. Let me draw a ray which passes through center of curvature. You know very well the ray which passes through center of curvature. After reflection, it passes through same line but in opposite direction. Yeah. Here you can see that the reflected rays, this one is first reflected ray, this is the second reflected ray. The intersecting of these two reflected rays will give us the position of image. Here we got the image. Is it clear to you? Let me name this image as A dash B dash. Is it clear to you? Here we got the image. Let me explain once again. It is a concave mirror in that we have taken object beyond C. Then we got the image at between C and F. Is it clear to you? By previous knowledge, you are thorough with it. Next, let's we name some points. We know very well the distance from pole to object that we called as a U. Object distance that is equal to U. Is it clear to you? Next, image. Where we got the image? We got the image at here. Is it clear? That means from here to here, pole to this point. The image distance is V. Now you know very well the focal length we can call it as a F. Yeah, very good. Now we can call the distance from pole to center of curvature, we can call it as 2f also. Why? Because it's double to focal length. Right. Now let's we observe this diagram particularly. Then you can see that here at this point you can see two triangles. Just focus on this part. You can see here we got two triangles. It is curved portion. To make it as a straight line, let me draw a line. Yeah, let me name this point as a P dash. Here we got a straight line. Is it clear to you? Now we got a triangle here and a triangle here. If you observe these two triangles clearly, these two triangles have some common points. That is, here the angle is 90 and here the angle is 90. In these two triangles, one angle is 90, 90 it is equal. And moreover, if you observe clearly the angle at this portion, they are also equal. Under the phenomena of vertical opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles. Vertical means not up to down. Here vertical means having common vertices. This triangle having this vertices has a common for this. These two triangles have this is a common vertices. At that time, vertical opposite angles are equal. By this we can conclude that in these two triangles, we observed that these two angles and these two angles are equal. Then in a triangle, by applying AA similarity, angle similarity, if two angles are equal, then third angle also equal. Then by applying AA similarity, if two angles are equal, then sides are proportional. What is the meaning of proportional? It will have in same ratio. That means this side by this side will have some common ratio, and this side with this side. Now we'll name this one. Here we have 90 degrees. This will be opposite side. This is adjacent. This is hypotenuse. When it comes to here we have 90 degrees. That means this will be opposite. This will be adjacent. This will be hypotenuse. In that, let me draw the names of the triangles. Right. Let me name this point as X. Is it clear to you? X, P, Y, F we have. Next, it intersects now. Let me name this point as a Y. Yeah, up to here it ends. Now we'll focus on these two triangles only. Here, whatever the triangle we got here, X, P dash, F. Now I'm considering this line as a P dash. Is it clear to X, P dash, F? From the triangles, what is the first triangle? X, P dash, F. And what is the other triangle here we have? A dash, B dash, F. A dash, B dash, F. Yeah. Now when I apply that sides are proportional funda, then I am going to take this side. First of all, I am going to take this side, opposite side of this triangle and opposite side of this triangle. Then what is the opposite side of this triangle? It will call X, P dash. X, P dash by, in second triangle, what is the opposite side? A dash, B dash. A dash, B dash. That proportional, that side ratio must to equal with other two sides. Let me take this adjacent P dash, F. P dash, F or F, P dash, you can take anyone. Next, here what is the adjacent? This one. F, A dash. Yeah, here no need to take the third side. If you want to take third side, X, F is equal to F, B. Why? Because in this one, we need to derive this 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V. In this one only, in this there is no relation. There is no need of to take this one. That's what we are not taking that one. Right, up to now here. Now I am going to substitute the values in this. What is the meaning of X, P dash? X, P dash. This is the length, that one. This side. This side is equal to, if you observe clearly, this length must equal with this length. Here the object distance we consider it as H. Then AB is equal to P dash X now. Then in the place of P dash X, I am going to write H. H by A dash, B dash. A dash, B dash. This is image height. Already we have taken it as a H dash. Yes, that's it. Next, P dash F. What is P dash F? P dash F. This is the distance from here to here. We know very well, from here to here we will consider as a focal length that we are given as F. That means I am going to writing F by F A dash. Where it is? F A dash. This length we need. This path we need. This path means from here to here. Is it clear to you? This is the image distance only now. Image distance means we consider it as a V. In that, if we subtract, if we take out this value, then we will get now. That means V minus F will give us this distance. Now, in that place, I am going to write V minus F. Is it clear to why I got V minus F? F A dash. F A dash. This path we need. The length of this path we need. For that, We know from here to here it has a image distance that will be considered as a V, and we know this path as a F. If we subtract this path from the total, that means V minus F, we will get this one. That's what I did there. Now up to here it was finished. Now let me draw a margin here. Right. Now we will focus on some other triangle here. If you observe this path, here also we got two triangles. Have you observed? Let me name the two triangles. Now from the triangle, what is the triangle here? ABC. ABC. And what is the other triangle here we got? A dash B dash C. What is that? A dash B dash C. Yeah. Now same. If you observe these two triangles also similar. Let's we observe. Here it makes 90 degrees. Here it makes 90 degrees. One angle is equal for both. And here as per the opposite angle, vertical opposite angles, is it clear? As per vertical opposite angle, these two are equal. In two angles are equal, then ultimately the third side also equal. According to AA similarity, same. According to AA similarity, then angles are equal, then sides are proportional. Then let's we go for sides. This side must be this side by this side. The ratio of these two sides and the ratio of these two sides. Let me name these sides. It is opposite side. And this one is opposite side. Let me take two opposite sides. That means AB by, here I am writing AB. In this triangle, opposite side. In this triangle, what is opposite side? A dash B dash. A dash B dash. The ratio of this must and should equal with. Next I am taking adjacent. What is the first triangle adjacent side? What is it here? This one. AC by, what about here adjacent? A dash C. Yeah. Let me substitute the values. What is AB? We know very well. AB is H, height of the object, by A dash B dash, that is height of the image that we considered at first as a H dash. Right, let me write H dash, that is equal to AC. Where is A? It is A and it is C. This path. AC. What is AC? We know very well from here to here. Is it clear to? From here to here it is considered as an object distance, that as a U. Is it clear to you? In this total we need only this path. That means we need to subtract from here to here. We have previously I told you that from here to here it is radius of curvature. In other words, we can call it as a 2f. That means U in entire the length U minus 2f. If we did means we are going to get this path. Then to get AC value I am writing it as a U minus 2f. Is it clear to you? Once again I am going to explain what is AC. The length of AC we need this side. Then we know the total length from A to P. Why? Because it is object distance U. Then to get this one, we am going to subtract from this path. That means P to C. P to C we consider it as a 2f. Right. By A dash C. What is A dash C? Here A dash is there. Next C. This path we need. Is it clear to you? To get this one, we know from here to here 2f. In that we need to subtract image distance. That means 2f minus v. 2f minus v will give us A dash C. Hope you that you got this one. Next, this is equation 1. Consider this is as equation 2. If you observe this 1 and 2, you can get a common point here. Here h dash equal to f by v minus f. Here also h by h dash is equal to u minus 2f by 2f minus v. Here these both are equal. Then we can, as per that, we can conclude that these two must be equal. Then I am going to write as equation 3 like f by v minus f is equal to u minus 2f by 2f minus v. Is it clear to you? Just what I did, these two are equal, then these two must be equal. Is it clear? Then by doing cross multiplication, now I am going to do cross multiplication. What I am going to get? F into 2f minus v, that is equal to v minus f into u minus 2f. Apply f with 2f minus v. Then f into 2f will get 2f square minus f into v, that will be fv, that is equal to, now we need to multiply v minus f with u minus 2f. Then v into u, it will be vu. Next v into minus 2f, minus 2fv. Next we need to multiply minus f with u, minus f into u, minus fu, minus into minus plus f into 2f, 2f square we got here. Now by observing this one, here we got plus 2f square, here we got 2f plus 2f square, in between we got equal to, then these two terms will get cancelled. Whatever the left one I am going to write here. What we got here? Minus fv is equal to vu minus 2fv minus fu we got here. Now whatever the negative signs here, minus 2fv minus 2f, you will get into this side. Is it clear to you? Then minus fv will be here, minus 2f will be plus 2fv, minus 2fu will be plus 2fu is equal to vu. Now if you observe, it is 1f minus fv means 1fv, it is 2fv, minus plus, then we will get 1fv plus fu is equal to vu. 1f is nothing but fv only. Let's we write, now I am going to write this one first, then it will be vu is equal to fe. For 1fe I am writing fe plus fu. Right. Let me finish it here. Now whatever we got here, let me write as it is here. We got vu plus vu is equal to fv plus fu we got here. Now I am going to divide all the three terms with uvf by uvf by uvf. Why? Because to get this form, here what we will get cancelled? vu u gets cancelled. What is left? 1 by f is left here. Next f gets cancelled, v gets cancelled. What is left here? 1 by u plus f gets cancelled, u gets cancelled. What is left? 1 by v is left. Have you observed the derivation? 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v we got here. This is mirror formula. This is mirror formula. This is very easy to calculate.